Dun, 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 dun. Well, hang on a second. It give me trouble. 1 minute. Huh. Well, I'll be. I'm not so good this, but I'm new this. I don't have a cameraman. I don't have a television crew. It's just me sitting here. My name is Boris the Sleepovich, and I'm not from here, but I live here and I love America. So today I want to tell you that I was out of country a few short weeks ago, and I lost somebody. Everybody lost a real treasure in Robin Williams. This man here. Always in my life, Robin Williams is there. When I a little boy, he come out of an egg. He called himself the Mork from the Ork. Nano, Mork calling Orson. Come in, Orson. Hello, Mork. What are you? Well, anyway, he come. Then as I grow older, Mork become more and more famous. He make the video. He talk to people in front of the crowd, and ultimately he go down the path like many celebrity. But he's a good guy, and it break my heart that he's got sick. I was going through the drawers the other day that my friend the JS, my roommate, have, and I find this the rebirth of the Robin Williams from a Reader's Digest, and this is back in February of 1999, and it's really about him not just being a comic, but about him being a serious actor also, and I always follow him. I have a connection with him. So when I got the news that he was no longer with us and he had taken his life, I was very sad, but at the same time I knew he's gonna be okay. But this segment with Boris is dedicated to in memory of Robin Williams, and I hope I can do him justice, because he was a good person. He inspired so many people to speak their mind and not worry about who they offend, which is probably a good thing, since personally, I don't get offended at nothing. I mean, you can talk about Russia, whatever. It doesn't bother me. I'm glad to be here. I'm a very passive man. I don't have any guns. Nothing I don't believe in. I do believe you walk tall and carry a big stick. And I'm not sure why, when the Native Americans encounter the white settler, they not just hit them with their big stick. But I think it's because they approached it much different than the colonists. They weren't looking for gold. They won't, the real history is not written by the conqueror, and this is important. The real history is not written by the conqueror or the conquered. It is somewhere in between. There are two sides to every story, and then there's a third side, and maybe that's the broad view. Maybe that's the perspective of our creator too. If he was writing a history book, maybe we would really have greater understanding of our fellow men. It's hard not to judge someone based on their actions. I would not want to remember Robin for his last day, but his many days and his charitable, gregarious attitude, and I think it's great. One thing that disappointed me, and it's not Robin's fault, but I'm a big superhero fan, huge superhero fan, and they were making a movie with Valerie Kilmer. I don't know, he was like Dr. Holiday in an old western, but anyway, he was going to play this guy, Batman. And for whatever reason, the director, I don't remember who, because Tim Burton stepped out of the way. Anyway, they bring in the Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey's funny, but he is not Robin Williams. Robin Williams would have been the ultimate Riddler. I wish he had been the Riddler. In a way, when I knew they were going to make the movie with the Riddler, that's who I pictured, was that. And I read the book. They had written the screenplay and released it as book. Did not know who the actor was, and I read it like it was Robin Williams. So when I saw the movie with the Valerie Kilmer and Jim Lee Carrey, Jim's funny, but he's not Robin Williams. I so disappointed. I think many people were disappointed in Val Kilmer because he is I I don't know. I hear bad things about him. I've not met him, but they say you can't make eye contact with him or he'll stab you with a fork. Just crazy things like this. He'll tie you to a chair and spit in your face for hours if you look at him wrong. But some people are like that. I every day sometime I'm on my bicycle, people passing me by. Oh, and by the way, here in Kingsport now we have the back lane on the Center Street. I live near Center Street. I like the back lane. Now I had the two bicycles. One was for my friend JS and the one for me. We had the yard sale about a week ago, and a friend of ours, Mr. Kevin Light, he's looking at you, Kev, buy the bicycle, and now he ride the bicycle to work. I'm so happy this bicycle worked out for him. But anyway, in the remembrance of the Robin Williams, don't judge a book by its cover that way. Remember him for the life he lived. Now, also, judging the book by its cover. I have been converted to be, don't take this wrong, Alabama Crimson Tide fan by Forrest Gump movie. You can blame Forrest Gump, okay? Now, if you want Forrest to explanation, I get him to talk for you. Bubba was my best good friend, my only friend. Hey, Forrest, where you? Hey, Forrest. Ha! Anyway, he converted me to be Alabama Crimson Tide fan. Now, I cheer for the University of Tennessee whenever they play, except for it's normally the third Saturday, October. I come back here and I find they mess it up, a fourth Saturday. It's okay. I think that maybe Alabama are going to have their hands full. But I have this friend. His name is Herbie William. He's such a good person. He lived Rogersville. His daddy had the Exxon below the drag strip there in Rogersville. He was a good friend to Hard Rock. Hard Rock. And anyway, Herbie have some health problem. We go to doctor yesterday. And this coming Tuesday, he gonna have surgery. They're gonna remove his semicolon, sigmoid colon, some kind of colon. Anyway, it's a good chance that he'd be fine. But at the same time, he needs prayer, and I worry for him because he's been such a good friend. You know, sometimes we have to reach out to those good friends when they don't have what we have, and you have to help them. And I really think Herbie needs help. He needs our prayers right now. But he's a strong, determined son of gun if ever there was a son of gun. Well, his mom is not a gun. I don't want to use bad language on this show, but I'm kidding, Norma. Sorry. I love you, Norma. I love America too. This is Boris. I'm signing out. Pray. Remember to pray. It's never too late.